Hello everyone, welcome to another video here on my channel, and today we're going to be making some interiors for some of these houses. Now I've been making a lot of the exteriors and adding a lot of details on the outside, like right here, this little park. We got a little bench right here, some little potted plants with flowering azaleas, and a lot of fun stuff like that, like a little coconut tree right here. But if we actually look on the inside of some of these houses, it's just kind of completely blank with nothing inside, which kind of does ruin the immersion. So today, I want to go ahead and take these houses. Today I want to take some of these houses and actually put some interiors inside of them. Now, I've done a few of them already. For example, right here with this house, you can see we have a little bit of a garden on the outside. Over here we have some potted plants, all that stuff. And in the back, you can see there's kind of another garden. But if you come inside, you can see that they're not just growing flowers, but also some mushrooms and some nether stuff. And they're using some brewing stands to make some potions. If you go in the back, you can also see that they got some nether wart, some more mushrooms, some glowberries, and some nether warts. So obviously whoever lives in this house makes their living by brewing a lot of potions. They're probably selling it maybe in a marketplace I'll make a little bit later. And right here we've got another interior I've made. Now inside of here, we got a nice little potted cherry tree growing inside, along with some books, some more books, even more books, with this little area right here for them to sit on and read more books, because whoever lives here really loves books. But yeah, basically I just make a lot of little interiors like this for all of my houses. Now, some of them, like this one right here, are a bit on the smaller side. You can't really fit much other than like a bed or a chest. I'll admit, I could definitely add in a little bit more detail here. But today I really want to focus on some of these houses, like this one right here, where I could put in at least 2 rooms and add in somewhat of a story. So, let's go and get started on this one right here. Alright, so for this house, the main problem I'm gonna have with the interior is the fact that the doors down on this level, but all the windows are made up on another level right here. Now the main way I'm gonna do this is by adding a little bit of like a mud room right here that'll step up into the rest of the place. I'm gonna get some deep slate for the bottom area right here. And now, what we gotta do is figure out a way to add in a little step right here. Now I'm gonna do this by adding in just a mixture of some spruce stairs right there and right there, and then some slabs across here. That way we got a nice easy way up and down. Alright, so now we got this little room down here, and we can step up into the actual main house. Alright, now for the roof right here, I think I'm just going to continue the warped planks, going across just like this, all from one side to the other side. And then to add in a bit of a transition from the from the birch planks to the warped part, I'm going to go ahead and just take these stairs and add in some support beams, just like this. So I get some warped trapdoors, and just put it across, put one on that end, put one on the other end, like right here, and that should hopefully do the trick. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, for this area right here, we can go ahead and add in a chest, and a bit of a coat rack with an armor stand, a leather tunic on it like that. And if we wanted to, we could also possibly add in a bit of a hat. Let's see. I'll put that right there. And boom. Now when they leave, they can put on their hat, their little tunic, and also anything that they might want to put in that chest. They can go and pick that up before they leave. And now, for over here, I think we want to add in maybe a little bit more storage. So I'm going to do this by adding in a little bookshelf right here, and then 2 upside down, or not upside down, but sideways barrels. One right here, and right here. And then we can go and put down a flower pot here, bamboo, bamboo. Then I'm going to put a flowering azalea leaf there, and then we're just going to go ahead and get a normal one to put on this side. Boom, 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 bam, just like that. Now for the desk part right here, we're gonna go and put 2 slabs like that, a dark oak slab here, and then a dark oak sign, or not sign, a trap door right behind it with a sign right there. So so we got a nice little desk for that. And now we gotta add in the actual bed on top. So for this, we're gonna add in plates right here, and then some trap doors right here just to add in a little bit of a different texture. And now we gotta get some ladders, put them up like so, and then 2 more trap doors right here. And now we gotta choose a bed. For this house, I'm gonna go with an orange bed. So we go ahead and put the bed right here, and then more trapdoors along the side like so, and then 1 more right here. We got ourselves a little bunk bed, a desk right here for them to sit at. We can climb up here and go to bed if they want to. And there we go. So we got a little bed right here with our desk underneath. On this side, we got some little areas for them to store stuff, along with some potted plants, and I also added in some barrels up here for extra storage. And now, with this one done, I'm gonna go ahead and head right over here, this house right here, to do another interior. Alright, for the flooring of this house, I'm gonna do some dark oak wood. So I'm gonna make it in a zigzag pattern, just like so. So on top, it looks like that. And there we go. And then once again for the top, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue the warped wood down. So we put that right there, that right there. Just gonna continue it like so. And here on the sides, we just go ahead and add in some warped wood. I think like that. And then we can go ahead and add in some chains and lanterns to our roof, just like that. I'm gonna keep the blue theme we're having with a blue bed right in the middle, just like that. And then we got 2 dark oak stairs, just like that, as little bedside tables. And then for each of the tables, I'm just gonna add in some candles right there, and then a potted torch flower for that one. Now for each of the 2 sides right here, I just want to add in a little something. So for the first one right here, I'm gonna add in a cartography table, just like so. Now I'm just gonna put it right here, so you can have a full globe. And then I'm gonna do another dark oak stair, and then we got a little oak seat right here with that sign there, with a sign on the other side, and oak trapdoor, just like so. And they got a nice little area to sit and do whatever work they have. And then on the other side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add in a few barrels. 1 right here, 1 right there. And then we take some spruce and go and build up a little bit of shelf. So we put that right there. I'll put these across. And now, we can go ahead and get even more pots out. Put 1 right up there, 1 right there, and then we can put a potted plant right here, and another one right up there. And boom, just like that, we got another interior done. And now, after this one, we can move right next door to this house right here. For this one, I'm going to continue that deep slate on the inside with some polished deep slate and deep slate bricks, just like so. And then for the roof, I'm gonna go ahead and add in those crimson plates on top, and then we can go ahead and just add in some trapdoors on the top, and boom. Alright, now this house is a bit on the smaller side, so there's not much we can add, but I think if we just go ahead and do a bed right here and a desk right there, that should fill this area up enough. For this house, I'm gonna go ahead and go with a green vibe. So it's going to put a lime bed right there. Go and put a spruce stair right there. And we can go ahead and put a lantern on top of it. Just like that. Yeah. On this side, we can continue the spruce with 2 stairs, just like that. And then, I'm going to actually go ahead and get a lectern to put right there. After that, I'm going to go ahead and get a spruce trapdoor, flip it up like that. And all we need to add in is a book. I'm going to add it in right there. And on either side, I'm just gonna go ahead and put down some normal candles right here. I'll put down 4 of them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put down a potted plant on this side. So boom. And let's go ahead and do a pink tulip. Why not? Go put that right there. And now, all I'm gonna go ahead and add is a barrel right here, just to add in a little bit of storage. We can go ahead and add in that final little touch with a little boop. Now that that's on fire, this house is completely done. And I want to go ahead and just go back over to this one. For this one, I already kind of did an interior. And by that, I mean I have a cat, a chest, a bed, and some stuff up there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually remove this chest. Just going to push that cat onto the bed. So we put a pot right here. I'm just going to go and put a flower pot on top. And then to go with our pot, I'm going to go and put a flowering azalea right there. And its leaf right on top. And then right next to the bed, I'm going to go and put down a spruce there. And go ahead and get some blue candles to put on it like so. Get another flint and steel. And boom. Actually, I'm going to add in a bit of a carpet too. So keeping with that blue theme, I'm going to get some white and some light blue. And for carpet, I'm just going to go ahead and put 2 light blue carpets just like that. Give this cat a little nudge. And there we go. And just like that, all of the houses on this road have been completed. Now, obviously, these houses are a bit on the smaller scale, especially compared to all of these up here. Now, my plan is to eventually do the interior for every single house, which is going to take a lot of time, but also I'm going to need some suggestions. So if you have any ideas for any of these houses, whether it just be something as small as a fisherman lives here, or a librarian, or something more specific, give me an idea, and I might just add it into one of these houses. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.